have truly ascended and started doing 20 sets of arms in my full body session. I start off with a Newton triceps push down with a supinated grip to bias the long head. No, it does not take long to set up. I go right into some overhead extensions to bias the medial and lateral heads of the tricep, and these are both unilateral for more motor unit recruit. I do some Newton supination so I can target the supination motor units of the bicep. And I do some front raise isometrics. Yes, this trains the front delts and the upper pecs, but it targets the upper region of the biceps, and I try to have a little bit of an elbow bend to give it better leverage. Now we're getting on to the real big lifts, but I'm doing some arm supported Bayesian curls for the biceps. The biceps have best leverage at about 40 degrees of elbow flexion. That's why I stop right there. Then I go on to some dumbbell preacher curls to bias the brachialis. The biceps lose leverage in shoulder flexion, and the brachialis has best leverage at the bottom, so this exercise is perfect for that. Then I go on to some top half range of motion ascending resistance profile preacher curls to bias the brachioradialis forearm muscle. No, the supinated grip isn't bad because it's hardest in the contracted position anyway, and wrist position doesn't really seem to affect leverage is there. I started throwing in some more forearm work by doing some wrist flexion isometrics to train the forearm flexors and some wrist extension isometrics. I got the cuff on so I don't have to worry about grip, and I'm holding onto a Bluetooth D handle. And lastly, I do a gym optimizer pullover. Yes, I mainly do this for the upper lats, but it also trains the upper region of the triceps long head, and it has best leverage at about 90 degrees of shoulder elevation anyway. That's everything. 10 exercises total, everything unilateral, so 20 total sets.